Hey, how's it going, dudes? So this kind of tails off of the previous video where I took a mono signal and split it to two, left and right, on a stereo effect. I wanted to see if it was possible without having phasing issues. And it is possible, but I went a little further tonight and wanted to see what was the best captures for this sort of setup, because some of them just didn't work. When you put them together, they were just too bassy, or they would flub out and you would hit a chord and it would just kind of like release. It was like a rising sound and it just didn't sound right. So there are some that are better than others, and I made a list tonight. The ones labeled stereo are the best ones, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a shootout. So we'll start with the 5150. Hey guys, so I'm just going to cut into the first part of my video just to check out the waveform size, just out of curiosity to see which one is the largest, which means which one is the loudest. So that's the Recto, it's pretty loud. The DIEZEL HERBERT, the ADA, those are the loudest for the first section. PV 6505, Silver Jubilee, Angle Powerball, and the Marshall JVM seems to be the loudest one. If you look at it visually, it seems to be the largest one. So I'm going to have to give it to the JVM. So the Marshall JVM OD1 was technically the loudest one, But it doesn't mean anything about the other ones being inferior or anything like that. But it just shows that this one is excellent for this sort of application of taking a mono signal and splitting it to two. So you can have a stereo effect of a hard pan left and right. But yeah, it just proves that it's really in phase with itself, and you can use it in a mix as well. More importantly, it's super loud. It's going to work in a mix, and you're able to use it live and have like a hard right, hard left pan, and it works really well so that you get the full signal strength to each channel, each speaker. So it's kind of good to know. I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to check this one out. So good job to the person who made this. I think it was Phil. I forget exactly offhand. So the next thing I'm moving on to is I've been into boost pedal plugins for the past week or so, and I made a video on what I thought was the best one. It was the Clone. And I thought about it tonight, and all a Tube Screamer is, all a boost pedal is essentially an EQ with a bit of a input gain push before the preamp. So yeah, it's just an EQ. You can do that with an EQ. And I've got Melda Audio EQ here. I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to try this as well. It's free. This is a great app and a great little bundle. So that's all it is. A boost pedal, a Tube Screamer is essentially a low cut with a high end boost and an input gain boost. That's all it is. So I'll show you the difference of what this does, and I just used it on the demonstration, so just for the record. This is what it sounds like. So that's like, think of the output as the level output on your distortion pedal or boost pedal, you know, that's all it is. And this is the tone knob. This is giving you more of that pick attack, and this is a little bit of the reducing the palm mutes so that it's clear when you chug. And that's all a boost pedal is essentially. So it's kind of a trick. It's kind of it's something I'm sticking with for life now, because now that I realize what a boost pedal is, it's like obviously I should just use an EQ because I can get the capture exactly where I need. Whereas a boost pedal, you're limited to its frequency range. You know, you have to sometimes you have to switch boost pedals and find the right one for the right capture. But with this, you get to the point because you can just simply move it a touch, and then it would get you just the right amount of pick attack or whatever you're looking for. So that's everything, man. Give it a try. I'll put the links for the description for everything in this video that I've shown here, the EQ and the Marshall JVM, and I'll put the DIEZEL HERBERT as well. So cheers. Have a good night. Cheers.